guys. So, I had a very important question. Well, two questions that were asked to me, and I wanted to share with you guys, and hopefully, you pick up some things, and hopefully, it helps you improve your own confidence and understand that you are the prize. So, one of the questions was, have you ever had someone affect your confidence or your self esteem? And then the second one is, have you ever had your heart broken? So I'm going to start with the first one, which is, have you ever had your confidence or your self esteem affected? Now, I have recently, but it wasn't in a way where I felt like I was the ugliest girl in the world. So actually, let me just go back and start to where it all started. So I'm giving like big Mariah vibes right now, and I love it. With the hoops, and I'm not even a hoop person. Don't fry me for saying Mariah in the comments because I know she's a legend and an icon. Sorry for offending you, Miss Mariah Carey. But so I was dating this guy not too long ago, and you know, um, he wasn't giving me the attention that I was used to getting. And it was very odd and awkward for me. But I really wanted to try something with him because, first of all, I was trying to date, let me scoot up. I was trying to date some new types of people. And by new, I meant less attractive because he was the most unattractive guy I've ever dated. Normally, for a girl like me, a big girl and everything, I usually date like the gym rats, the fit guys. A lot of fit guys like big girls and everything. So I never had a problem with attracting very attractive guys or very attractive like fit guys who want to date me or whatever. I'm dating some now. So it was a mind it was mind blowing to me. It was like really, really mind blowing to me that he just thought, he didn't have to answer my texts and everything. And I was really trying to work on myself with humbling my ego. So this was kind of like a spiritual thing for me. I don't think he was aware of it, but it was more of a spiritual thing for me because, I had gotten so used to being treated a certain way and a certain lifestyle and everything. And I just wanted to try something new. And boy, did I pay for that because, like, we ended up dating. Everything it was like all over the place. Uh, I just, I would not ever deal with that again. But he started doing this thing where he would start posting girls, not like posting, but retweeting girls on my timeline that didn't look anything like me, or like girls that were thinner than me or whatever. So this was very odd for me because something that I've never had a problem with was men not liking my body. Usually guys that date me absolutely love my body, and I absolutely love my body. So it's only it would only make sense for the guys that I date to follow suit, right? So like he would not compliment me as often. Like he would do it sometimes, but it wouldn't be as often as I like. But again, it was all a journey for me, to see if I'm like living in this fake dream world or if this is what I really deserved, right? And like he did something. Finally, he started dating this girl who was thinner than me and had more followers than me and whatever. And he like was throwing it all in my face because of course I was dating other people too, and I knew it was bothering him, but I didn't really care. So like the girl, I guess he name dropped me to the girl, and she started subtweeting me, and I'm talking about for months, just talking trash about me. Anything I was talking about, she would retweet it on her page, and it was just a mess. And I was like, you know what, you and this weirdo ass bitch have to go. And this was something that happened a while ago. She even will report my accounts, and she will deny to this day, but she's also doing it to this day. So it's just very, very weird. And I was like, you guys have to go. So he sent me all of these messages, and mind you, I blocked him, and he would text me from fake like numbers just to get in contact with me or start an argument with me. Like, I received like all of these messages one day. I think I was cooking or something. It was like 10 messages, and in the messages he was like, oh, you have a problem with your weight. And I'm like, no, you have a problem with my weight because I never had no problem with my weight. Like, look at all this here, okay? Look at all this here. It has never stopped a damn thing. It's, if anything, it's helped me, okay? Because people, I've always dated guys who love my body and my look and everything in general. So he was just like, oh, you have a problem with your weight and everything. And I just, the thing that affected me was like, we were having sex, you know? So if you weren't that, like, attracted to me, I didn't find him super attractive, but I'm never the type to go out of my way to make somebody feel unattractive unless they try to shoot at me, you know? I'm not going to do that because it's like, I want you to feel sexy while you're with me, or or your best self while you're with me because we're together. That's just it. You know, it's not about, you know, who should feel better than the other person or anything like that. I just thought, you know, that's just how people should be. So like I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like we were having sex and all this stuff, and I'm like, dude, you're not even cute. You're ugly. And he was like, so what if I'm ugly? And then I realized this was all coming from insecurities. Because mind you, this is the same guy who texts me like, oh my God, I love you. I miss you so much. All this stuff when I stopped dealing with him. And I still hadn't dealt with him since that time. So he was just very, very upset. But it did like kind of strike me because that had never happened to me before where a guy had made a comment on my weight. And what I learned from social media is I'm very lucky for that because apparently this is something a lot of fat women run into. And my fat ass was like, that was the first time that shit ever happened to me. And I was surprised as shit. Like, even my friends, when I told them, they were surprised. They were like, what the fuck? Because it literally never happened to me. So it was just very difficult to deal with. And then I had another time. Oh no, second question was, have I ever had like my heart broken? So yes, I have had my heart broken before. Um, like there was this guy. Well, there were two guys I was dating. They actually had the same name. And one, I like kind of left him alone. The first one, I kind of left him alone because I found out he was like dating other people, and I'm like, only I can do that. So, like, I would stop talking to him, and I was like, don't talk to me anymore, you know? And then, like, I was dating the other guy. I was already talking to the other guy. And so he flew in. He took me on these dates, and it was so perfect because he was like 6'3", and he was so gorgeous. Like, people would always look at us when we were going out and everything. And he would take me on all these grand dates. He booked this nice, really, really nice Airbnb in DuPont. And for one of the dates, he was like, just in case. He booked it. He spent that money just in case I would come, you know. And this was after he took me on like this really, really romantic date. And he was like, you know, you don't have to stay or whatever. You know, I just wanted to show you that I did book, you know, a full experience. And then he booked this. He would always take me on nice dates. He would take me driving around the city. Wherever I wanted to go, he didn't mind. He was taking me there, wherever I wanted to go. And then he booked this other really, really nice suite at the top of the hotel. Like, I was so pressed, you know, and he thought I was just so gorgeous and everything. And it was just really fun. We had a really great time, and he was an Aquarius. So we had so much fun together. We connected so well. Well, at least I thought we were. And then I think he found out that I was dating somebody else. So he broke up with me, and he just, not even broke up, he just ghosted me. And I found out later that that's like something Aquarius people do. And he was like not having it. He was not having it that I was dating the other guy. And he was like, oh, nah. So it's kind of like karma because he turned around and like left me for dating other people after I left the other guy for dating other people while I was dating other people. And it just turned crazy because after that, he like started stalking me from different accounts and stuff, and I still know it's him to this day, you know. And actually, as a matter of fact, he was like just messaging me not too long ago, but that's over, that's done. I'm not even tripping off that. But I was heartbroken at the time, I really was, because that was like two breakups in like a few months, you know. And you know, both of those guys, I really liked them, so it was kind of hard like to like replace both of them at the same time. Like I'm cool with replacing like one, but like when your two main like go tos like disappear or like something happens with them, that shit is like not the move. Cause you know you can't. It's hard to place. It's hard to replace two good ones. It's already hard enough to replace one, but two around the same time. That's a whole lot of work. That's a whole lot of work you don't feel like doing. So yeah, that was the time that I had my heart like broken, and you know, eventually I just realized I kind of got over it, and because I think I started dating some other guys, or like my life went in a completely different direction, and so it just wasn't like even like a super big deal for me. But yeah, I don't think it should be a big deal for anybody because you know, you'll look back on these guys and like the things that you like tripped over with them, and you'll realize it really wasn't worth all of what you were giving them, you know. And that's always what I learned. That's why I'm like a big fan of breakups today, because it's usually not even worth all the fever that you're giving these guys. And these guys, you know, they have a lot going for them. And they were easily replaced. I don't even remember how I got over them, but I kind of just got over it. I don't even remember like who I started dating after that. It was just different, you know, totally different guys. I think I started dating like some doctor after that or something. But either way, you know, you shouldn't let these ugly little guys affect your confidence, because most of the time if they are like doing things to affect your confidence, they're very insecure. They feel a little bit threatened by you, or they're just a weirdo, you know. They're just a fucking weirdo and you need to drop them, you know. It's not nothing like that you need to be mulling over, because you will look back in the next 6 months or so and then be like, why did I even spend any time? Like, why did I even care about that, you know? So yeah, those are my stories, and that is the answer to your questions. So I hope you guys picked up something, and I love being open with you guys. And you can always comment below, or you can comment on my Instagram at Actual Black Mermaid, or my Twitter at Imani_Yvonne2. And I will talk to you guys later, and I love you guys.